Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. The final match of the very first season of the Collegiate Cubing Championship. Number 1, UW-Madison taking on number 2, UC Berkeley. They started off in January with 28 teams, and they fought their way all the way to today for the chance to be crowned the first ever Collegiate Cubing Champion. It's going to be a super close matchup. We got $450 on the line today. We got lots of exciting things going on. We'll have Phil from the Cubicle making a special guest appearance to interview some of the competitors in between the matches. It's going to be a super exciting matchup and a very great way to round off the very first season of the Collegiate Cubing Championship. Looks like that's what he's going to go with. A little bit smoother, more control, a little bit more stable. Going into, it looks like he had a PLL skip. 623 for Calix.
Wow. That's a good solve for him.
Looks like he may be favoring that yellow cross solution. Looks like that's what he's going to go with. I believe Carter went with white cross. 705 for Calix, so he takes solve number 3. So we'll see if Carter's able to get something going into solve number 5 here. Like going in with the yellow cross solution. A little bit more confidence, still some jitteriness here, but a lot better. 693, that looks to be okay.
That looks good. That's going to be Carter's fastest solve of the set so far.
So we'll see what Carter's able to do. Trying to beat that 913 from Calix to tie up set number 1 and push it into set point. Still some pausing and lockups from Carter, but going into PL around 7 seconds. Lockups, 912 from Carter.
Oh my gosh.
Just barely Carter's able to keep UW-Madison in set number 1 by just 1/100th of a second.
Oh my goodness.
Off of 912. So we'll see what Carter's able to do. Early lockups, difficulties in F2L falling apart quickly. Not a great solve, but able to save it. Not a great finish either. 813 for Carter, leaving the door a little open for Calix here.
It's very possible it could go either way right here.
Trying to beat Carter's 813. We'll see what Calix is able to do here. Smoother than Carter going into it, but some pausing in F2L, lockups and F2L, lockups and OLL. Oh, not fast enough. Calix 928, Carter 813. So Carter taking solve number 4 just barely and taking that first set for UW-Madison. Mahir also looking at that white cross solution. A little bit of a slower turning style from Mahir. Let's pause it, going into PL around 5 seconds, 695. So Mahir able to take that solve by about a second. If you're Heidi right now, you're going to be wanting to take this solve for sure. I mean, that puts me, if you don't take this solve, Mahir is going to be up 3-1 and looking to round off set number 2. Heidi going in with the white cross solution. Looking to beat Mahir's 697, 636 for Heidi. So she does it by about 0.6 of a second. Yeah, I mean, leaves the door open for Mahir, but he's still going to have to stay locked in for sure. Here going in with white cross as well. Less pausing, less lockups. Quite a clean solve. 697, very, very clean solve for Mahir. So he takes solve number 5. So taking this final solve, taking this solve 6 would round off the set. But pause going into F-tail. Looks like he's able to recover fairly well. Oh, and he drops the cube, but 666 for Mahir. So a little execution error, but able to recover. Heidi looking to keep Berkeley's hopes and dreams alive for set number 2 here. Looks like she's looking at that white cross solution.
12 seconds.
Heidi going in with white cross. A lot more lockups and pausing. Yeah. Oh, and that's going to be a DNF for Heidi. Means Mahir takes set number 2 for UW-Madison.
That's unfortunate.
Looks like that's what he's going to go with. Oh, man, very smooth turning. Very, very smooth. I think he's got the ZB.
Wow.
611 for Ethan. Wow.
That's the fastest solve of this match so far, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wow.
We'll see what Zeke is able to do with that 1031. Going to leave a lot more room for him here to operate. Very, very quick turning. Going into peel around 5 seconds. 624 for Zeke. Go. No question about it.
Wow.
Ethan knows full ZB. And so very different solutions that he'll be looking at. But Ethan going in with the yellow cross, sees that ZB. But lockup 762, so he still takes solve number 3 here by about 0.3 of a second. Yeah, so definitely can't say anything too early yet, but Zeke not in a great position for sure. Going in with white cross, very, very quick solve. Going into PLL sub 5, 578 for Zeke.
There you go.
It'll make it tough for Ethan to respond to, and I think Ethan's going to be looking at a different type of solution. Yeah, going in with green cross, a lot slower turning. 522
wow.
from Ethan! So he takes that solve.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Even after Zeke getting such a good time, Ethan just, wow. I don't even know what to say.
Wow, that was incredible. I mean, Zeke, you thought he was mounting a comeback with a 578, but Ethan, different solutions, now comes back with a 522 and takes solve number 4 here for UC Berkeley in set number 3. So we got another matchup coming up after this, and you know, UC Berkeley gonna be looking to take match number 2 to move into matchup number 3. But we have a special guest coming up, Phil Yu from the Cubicle, going to be taking a second to interview a couple of the competitors. So we'll go to Phil now for a few minutes.
Hey guys, hello. We just finished a set which you won. Before I ask anything, it's too specific. How are you guys feeling? Is this what you were looking for in the first set?
We are nervous all around. This is the first very competitive matchup we've had in the tournament. But I think it went relatively well. Winning our first 2 sets was exactly what we wanted to see. And even though my performance personally was not great, we were still able to win set 1, which is all that we were hoping for.
How are you guys feeling? You guys were really close. That first set was really close.
I'm very nervous. I'm nervous for myself and our team. I think this is a very intense match, so
Yeah.
it's just so nerve-wracking. I don't know what else to think. I simultaneously have like 1,000 thoughts racing through my mind right now, but also 0. It's weird.
I think it's
Oh,
been
okay.
it's been pretty close the first 2 sets, and I think both teams definitely have a shot of winning. So I'm
Yeah, for sure.
really glad we get to participate in this.
I agree.
Hoping that we can come back strong the next set. All right. Thanks so much for talking to me.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
UC Berkeley going to be getting the second matchup kicked off here any second now. And so they're going to be looking to stay in this match and have a chance at that $450 and, of course, the title of the very first ever Collegiate Cubing Championship. So we're going to be looking to move into that matchup. Oh, but some pausing in F2L going to cost him a lot of time. 709 from Calix. Looks like he got that PLL skill.
That was a lucky last layer.
Competitors. This is a completely different set than we saw in match number 1. Carter going in with white cross, very fast, frantic turning. 684.
And there it is.
Carter. There in the third one facing you right now. Carter going in with white cross with some lockups early on. A super quick F2L.
Oh man.
Going into PLL 697 from Carter. It looks like he's going in with yellow cross. Very, very quick F2L. Easy OLL.
Ooh, lockup.
733 for Carter. Going in with the yellow cross solution. Very slow, controlled solving. 753 for Calix. So unfortunate for UC Berkeley.
That's good. That's good for UW-Madison because they don't know for sure that they're going to win that set against Ethan. So this is really good for them going into the second set.
2 edge pieces already in there.
Very fast F2L.
Super quick, but recognition problems. 554 for Mahir, so it's really terrifying start for Mahir. White cross. Very smooth F2L. Wanted to peel around a low 5, 616 from Mahir. So a very good solve for him. Going to be tough for Heidi to respond to that.
That's 3 good solves in a row. That is exactly what UW-Madison needs.
Yeah, we saw Carter able to pull off 2 comebacks so far. Heidi looking for a little bit of that magic.
It's a good start to the solve.
A lot more control. U-perm 594 from Heidi.
I just had to say something, and there it goes. Wow. That was an excellent solve.
Heidi going in with white cross. Oh, but lockups in F2L. See how she's able to handle it. Still not finished with F2L. 779.
779. If Mahir was to lose against that, that would be his slowest solve yet.
Here also looking at that white cross solution. Very, very quick.
This could be it right
But
here.
move heavy. Lockups in F2L. Lockups in OLL.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and he messes up the PLL.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 13-23 from Mahir. It's going to be all tied up.
Oh my gosh. This is the craziest comeback.
It's going to come down to this final solve. Mahir takes the solve. UW-Madison going to be the Collegiate Cubing Champions. Mahir going in with white cross. It looks like very, very quick F2L, but big pause at the end of F2L. 626 from Mahir.
That's going to be really tough for Heidi to beat.
Some pausing in F2L.
Not a lot of lockups though.
Oh, and that time ticks past 792. Heidi not able to clutch up when it matters the absolute most. So super unfortunate for UC Berkeley, but UW-Madison coming away victors of the Collegiate Cubing Championship with that final solve of set number 2. Mahir taking the crown for UW-Madison. So definitely going to be a little bit tougher for Ethan here. But, you know, Ethan, very, very good solver. So we'll see what he's able to do against Zeke's 650. It's like he's going in with green cross.
Oh my gosh.
Holy smokes. 469. That's going to be our first sub 5 of CCC.
That was an incredible F2L. That was done, I think, sub 3.
Ethan going into solve number 3 on red cross here. See if he can make a little more magic happen. 550. Looks like he does.
Wow.
Zeke looking at yellow cross now. You see that super fast TPS, just no pausing.
There you go.
Charging ahead. 563 for Zeke.
That's much better. That's probably what he was looking for right there.
I mean, just really unfortunate. Berkeley definitely has the chops to be Collegiate Cubing Championship as well, but not able to hold things together. 567 from
there he
Ethan.
goes.
Oh, so Zeke takes a solve. Very smooth F2L. But lockup's going into PLL and ZB, but 639, so a good solve nonetheless.
I think it'd be pretty cool if they could bring it to a match point.
Yeah, definitely interesting, but lock going to rest on this solve. Zeke going in with yellow cross here.
That's good.
Oh, and it's looking pretty good, but not able to round it off. 713, so that's going to be the 4th solve that Ethan has won. I mean, valiant effort by Zeke. Taking a solve means
Indeed.
a whole lot in
That's
this
a
case.
set for Berkeley.
UW-Madison going to be crowned the very first Collegiate Cubing champion, and they'll walk away with $450. But first, we'll get a quick interview from Phil on the UW-Madison squad.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
UW-Madison, you're the winners of the Collegiate Cubing Championships. You guys seemed really, really nervous in the beginning. I felt it through my screen. How do you feel right now?
We feel great. Yeah. It was a really nerve-wracking match, but we were able to pull through. Well, actually, my teammates were.
Yeah, definitely. Starting to the very beginning, it was a little rough with my first 2 solves. Pretty bad DNF and 8.8 lost, but then had a nice few wins in a row, and then Mahir getting 3 in a row as well is definitely a great confidence booster.
Yeah, I think we started off like the first few matches we were kind of, at least I felt like my solving was not up to par. I was getting a lot of 8s, 9s occasionally.
But UW-Madison, of course, taking the crown, the very first Collegiate Cubing Championships. Well, that's going to be it from us for season 1 of the Collegiate Cubing Championship. Again, thank you everybody for watching. We hope to come back next year for season 2, even better solving, even faster and closer competition, hopefully. And so this is going to be Martin signing off.